Oh, we're so
if you were to go down, if you were to like negotiate your rent down. I don't know what your situation is.
Oh, it's embarrassing how great our situation is with our housemates. It's embarrassing. Yeah. So we can we're not moving until they move, until they kick us out. This house is gone. We're not moving. Yeah.
Heard.
We're live, guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yay.
Welcome everybody to The View.
Hey.
Welcome to The View. I am your host of Frog Valley Hour this weekend. I'm Grace Jung. Say hey, Natisha.
Hey, Natisha.
Hey, Kayla.
Hey.
Hello, Erin.
Yeah.
Awesome. Don't mind me. I am just getting in my daily workout in front of you because accountability, I can't do it without knowing that there's somebody there to punish me if I don't do it. I think I should have that. Like I should hire an authority figure in my life. Like I don't respect anybody in my life. I think maybe that's why my life's a mess. I literally don't respect anybody. I was shopping actually today. I shop at like 3 different grocery stores at once. And I went to the Korean supermarket that's near me on Sherman, and there was a woman checking out. She was dressed in like scrubs and taking her time, and I was like, you know what, she's an essential worker, she could take her time. But then like she was really fucking it was like 5 minutes, okay? And I feel like when you're about to pay and it takes 5 minutes from there, I think that's not okay. All right. It's like, fuck you, like hurry the fuck up. I was about to lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then like I saw her, with like 5 different credit cards, and I could tell that they all still had the sticker on it, Oh. And I'm like, okay, I mean, she's probably financially strapped. But the thing is, right, like if you're financially strapped, maybe calculate before you hit the store, like maybe some little pre-planning, right? Because I was standing there and I had cheese that I purchased at Whole Foods melting in my car, like this was a state of emergency for me, right? She's just lucky that I didn't have to take a shit. Imagine if I had diarrhea, And then like, these Korean women who are like, there's an echo. Whose fucking computer is that? It's not, it's probably Natisha. Natisha, get some headphones, girl, if you have headphones.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I lost my fucking train of thought. Like there are these Korean women who are like wrangling the people in line, trying to get them to, like, it's like, okay, now it's your turn to go to, check out 4 or 3. You know what I mean? Like while socially distancing. These Korean bitches, they don't care. They're just like, okay, you 4, you 3. I'm like, there's still 5 people there. What are you talking about? And I was just like, you guys need to chill. All right. Like your job is to maintain distance, not shove more people down the aisle when the aisle is blocked up. Right? Wouldn't you say? It's the purpose, the whole purpose of it. But anyway, that was annoying. But, I had to take a moment to reflect and be mindful and be like, okay, she's probably like having financial issues. And you know what? Everybody deserves to get their Korean groceries. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I do. And I also, I applied for food stamps for the first time yesterday. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I qualified for food stamps my whole life, and I never, ever applied for food stamps. Why didn't I do that? There were days when I was like in New York, and I had literally negative $18 in my checking account, and I just couldn't feed myself. There were days like that, And it's just like, why didn't I know that the system has these things? Like, that's the shitty thing about being an immigrant. It's like you're not taught these things. You're not taught that when you're disadvantaged, you can find ways to, empower yourself through the government's, whatever welfare they offer. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just because, maybe I was raised very poor, but then like mentally they kept grooming me into thinking that I'm some bougie ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not for like singing lessons, like swimming lessons, sent for like piano lessons and all these lessons, dance classes. I was sent art class. I was sent to all these extracurricular things. And wow, this is a workout. You guys, let's play a game, all right? We're all strapped.
All right.
We're all having a hard time. We're gonna play this game I call Guess Correctly and win money for charity.
Yeah, charity.
And we're gonna win some money, all right? So I'm gonna ask a question. These are what do you call it? They're numerical choices. It's multiple choice.
Okay.
And if you know the answer, all right, you have to raise your hand. And it's not about who's the fastest at raising their hand. It's just whoever I feel like picking in the moment. Okay. So get ready. All right. You ready to do this?
Ready.
You
Yeah.
bet.
All right. I'm so loud. My kitchen's so echoey. All right. Grace's childhood nickname was what? A, bunny. B, mouth. C, horn. D, all of the above. All right, Erin Mohr.
I'm going to go with all the above.
Whoa, Erin Mohr.
Yeah.
You win $20. Woo! Jesus Christ, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I was all three of those things. I was given these names by different people throughout my life. Mouth, you can imagine, it's because I was loud. It's not because I blew somebody really well. I'm sure, they could call me that for that too. But horn, it's because I have whooping cough, and I have this like goose honk that comes out when I'm coughing, and they called me horn. And bunny, I don't know, like my babysitter just started calling me bunny.
It's a cute one.
I had no front teeth or something. Anyway, let's move on. So, great job, Erin. Give it up for Erin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. All right, question number 2. What field is Grace earning her doctorate degree in? A, East Asian Film Studies. B, Digital Media Studies. C, Gender and Media Studies. D, Cinema and Media Studies. Raise your hand, bitches. Raise your hand. Natisha.
I didn't raise. There's
C, Gender and Media Studies.
Hey.
Incorrect. You lose $20 for charity. I'm gonna burn this on the stove. You got it wrong. No, incorrect.
Hey.
Incorrect. Who wants to give it a go? Try to win back the $20. Kayla.
Yeah. D.
D.
Yeah.
D. Cinema Media Studies. You are correct, Kayla. You just won back the $20. I was gonna burn on the stove because it looks like you got it incorrect. Yes, I'm earning my doctorate degree at Cinema Media Studies at UCLA. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Awesome. We're on a roll. All right, great. So what is Grace's favorite movie? A, Being John Malkovich. B, The Big Lebowski. C, Adaptation. D, Fargo. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. All right, Erin. All right, go, Erin.
I'm going to say, gosh, I think I feel like it's either between A and C. You know what? No. I'm doing B, Big Lebowski.
Erin Mohr, I'm very impressed. That is correct. You won another $20.
Nice.
Woo, Erin, you're very good. You're good at this game. Were you a good test taker?
I was. Yeah. It's the only thing that got me out of school. It wasn't studying.
That's the thing. It's a skill, man. Test taking is a skill. I sucked at taking tests. I sucked at it. All right, good. Very good, Erin. Wow, amazing. Okay, all right. Very nice. It's not, people wouldn't guess that about me, but The Big Lebowski is my favorite movie of all time. It has been since I was 18. I don't think it's going to change. All right, so the dude called the Malibu sheriff which of the following words? A, a Nazi. B, a nihilist. C, a fascist. D, does the Pope shit in the woods? Come on. Natisha Anderson. Natisha. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4. C.
B.
A fascist?
B.
B? A nihilist?
B.
B, a nihilist? Natisha, you $20 for charity. You suck at this game. The children are starving. Polar bears are drowning. Monkeys are falling out of trees because of you. Oh my God, were you a bad test taker in school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I worked really hard. I had to study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Natisha, you lose $20. Who wants to go? Who wants to answer this correctly? What is it? What's the answer? Kayla Esmond.
C, a fascist.
C, a fascist is correct. Yeah, the dude gets a mug thrown in his face, and then he says, "You fucking fascist," and then he gets thrown out. Very good. You won back the $20, and Natisha lost for charity.
Hey.
Good. All right, last question, folks. Last question. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. All right. What does Jackie Treehorn treat objects like? A, carefully. B, women. C, food. D, a white Russian. Natisha Anderson. What is the correct answer?
D?
Huh?
D?
D, a white Russian? Jackie Treehorn treats objects like a white Russian?
Yeah.
Natisha Anderson, you lost $60 for charity. Natisha, I will never go horse racing with you ever, Natisha. I will never go to Vegas with you.
No.
So, what is the answer? Come on. What does Jackie Treehorn treat objects like? A, carefully. B, women. C, food. D, a white Russian. Erin Mohr. Erin Mohr. It's up to you, girl. It's up to you.
I'm going to say B, women.
B, women is correct.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Give it up for Erin Mohr.
Yeah.
Erin Mohr. Wow.
Bring it.
You guys, that's $100 for charity. Can you believe it? Can you believe
Yeah.
it? Oh my God. And you know what? That charity is Grace Jung, because she just applied for food stamps, and that was for her stamped food, right? That's how it works. Right? Welfare system works. If the food is stamped, it is yours. Okay, very good, guys. So good. We're just zipping right through this shit. All right, we're gonna play our next game. Actually, it's more like a advice column. You know, this is what we do on The View, on the Frog Valley Hour View. Okay, we're gonna play our next segment called "Help Us Help You, Gay Man."
Yes. I love this one.
Gay man ask me for advice. All right, the first question. Here goes. I can't stop watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. As seasons progress, they seem to hate being in front of the camera, but can't save themselves unless viewers stop watching. How can I stop? This comes from Junie from LA. He's a filmmaker, and he wants to stop watching. How does he stop, you guys?
I would recommend getting addicted to cigarettes, so you're addicted to something cool at least.
Yeah, transfer your addiction.
Yeah, just like I used to be addicted to cigarettes, and now I'm addicted to Diet Coke. So you just shift your focus. You know, if you're addicted to Keeping Up with the Kardashians, get addicted to cocaine, and then you won't be able to afford a TV and cable to watch them.
Exactly. I like how you move from cigarettes, a cancer-causing product, to Diet Coke, another cancer-causing product. This is amazing. This is America. This is America we're talking about, baby. Yeah. All right. How can we stop? What else? What else you got for?
I recommend bomb their house. Like the Kardashians anymore.
The Kardashians home?
Yeah, and if they can't stop, like just stop them. One way or they kind of need to be stopped. Like I appreciate Kim like speaking up for prison reform, but other than that, like they need to like make sure she's out of the house and she's like speaking for prison reform. But then just like really like they don't. I'm sure they have health insurance, you know. Maybe it's just a smoke bomb where they're like, "Oh, we don't feel safe doing this show anymore."
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we just broadcasted a bomb threat to the Kardashians. All right. that was from Natisha Anderson. Do not.
It was a smoke bomb threat.
Yeah. Okay. It was a cigarette bomb threat, right? Like you smoke the bomb into their home. Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, great. Let's move on. I moved to LA from Wisconsin last week with no job. How can I work in the TV/film industry with no experience so I don't go back to working in tech and kill myself? I want to become a writer-director. This comes from Ben. Welcome to LA, Ben. You picked the perfect time to move to one of the most expensive cities in the United States from Wisconsin, where you probably wouldn't say there are over 500,000 cases of COVID in Cali, and you decided now is the time you want to pursue your dreams of becoming a writer-director in the film industry. I love you, Ben. How can we help him? How can we help?
I think you summed it up nicely. Turn around, go back. Go back.
Go back.
There is no TV film industry. It's gone.
Not here. Yeah.
Go to Vancouver.
Yeah. Go to Canada. Go to Canada where you might have a better shot.
Or
New Zealand.
Get a very cute lizard or like frog, some kind of cute reptile, put it in hats, put it on TikTok, and then I will watch your stories.
Yes. While you live in Santa Monica paying $2,300 a month for your shared 3-bedroom apartment, yes, find some amphibians and reptiles out among wherever you are and put stuff on them and then do TikTok videos. Yes.
Hell yeah.
And they will count that in the industry. That's how vapid LA is. They will count your TikTok labor as film, TV industry, practical experience.
Sometimes that's all they want. Sometimes they don't want actors and people to send in resumes. They're like, send us your social media so we can see how many followers you have. And it's like, well, nobody cares about my Twitter, so I guess fuck my degree.
I say that's a very accurate depiction of who we all are, our social media. You know what I'm saying? Like the Instagram that I put out, that's real me. That is real. Right now here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, this is the real me. This is what I do. This is me doing me every day. All right, this is all real. Whatever you see on your screen is real. There's no fakery here. There's none of that fakery. Folks, is that all we got for him?
Yeah, I don't know, Ben. We're doing this. Maybe we're not the right people to ask, okay?
Yeah, you fucked up, Ben. Why'd you ask?
On the bright side, Ben, you came when rent prices are lower than they have been in a while, so unless you signed your lease right before prices dropped, in which case...
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, wherever you are, Ben, the price will go lower. Each day that you spend here, the prices are dropping more and more, and yet you are locked into a 12-month lease to spend $3,500 a month in your 3-bedroom apartment in Santa Monica that you are sharing with 2 other people and 4 dogs. Good for Ben. Welcome to LA.
Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. We believe in you.
Yes.
Oh my God, poor Ben.
Baby boy Ben.
God. Oh God. Oh God. Too real. Too real. All right, great. Let's get to our final question. Final question of help us help you, gay man. This comes to us from Garrett. I haven't had sex since February. I've forgotten how. How do we help Garrett?
It's like riding a bicycle, you know?
Having sex is like riding a bicycle?
Yeah, you don't forget, and if it's done right, you end up sore, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
If you do it right, you end up sore. Okay.
It comes back to
Kayla likes it hard.
Here, I got Garrett. There are tons and tons of helpful how-to videos on the internet. Just look up sex videos and follow the instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, we have this great sex education instructor online called Pornhub. And, they're worth billions for a good reason. It's because they depict sex accurately, just like social media depicts me accurately. All right, this is all me. This is all real. Okay, all the moans and groans that people make on Pornhub, it's real. It's real. All right, you believe it with your heart. They're documentaries. Okay, none of it is fiction. It's all real reactions, okay? Real orgasms. And that's what it's about, folks. That wraps up our segment. I think we really helped some gay men today. I really think we helped them, and I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud. I think I burned about 200 calories.
I know you were just going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I'm not gonna stop. All right, it hasn't been 4 hours yet. I eat each day in order to reach a calorie deficit, I need to work out for 4 hours every day.
Oh, God.
If I don't do that, I will just keep on ballooning up like that girl who had the blueberry gum in what's her face? Violet?
Willy Wonka? Yeah.
Yeah, Violet, who turned violet. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That girl scared me. Folks, if you're watching, you 4 people who are watching, let's give it up for the 4 people who are watching. If you're watching, please give us some random words in the comments box. Give it to us now so we could riff on them. All right? This is us trying to get to know you. We want to involve you. Okay? I'm not asking you for money. That's not I'm not greedy. Okay? I just wanted my rug back. I'm not a greedy person. Okay? I just want some words. All right? Come on, give us some fucking words, you guys. There's 4 bitches. I see 4 eyes looking, and I see no words. I see no words on the comment box. I need some words. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so far nothing. All right.
Can we give you other words?
There's a little bit of a delay. That's not Micah just commenting about. Here's a word.
Here it goes.
I like side saddle. I feel like side saddle is like a type of mistress, but somebody who is like a bit sturdier. You know what I mean? Like a saddle, like not like a side piece. A side piece is like, you know, she's flaky. She's flaky. She's wobbly. She doesn't offer the stability that you need. Okay, like when you finish your corporate job and you go to your mistress's studio apartment up in the Woodland Hills area, okay? You want a sturdy side saddle bitch there, all right? With she knows exactly how you like your whiskey poured. She knows exactly where to touch you on your feet to, you know, really, she knows meridian points and acupuncture. Like, she's very sturdy, okay? She knows you don't even have to explain yourself. She knows all the issues that you've been through, right? Oh my gosh, there's so many words now. Fluffer? Oh my goodness. I was very young when I found out what this word fluffing means. I was very young. I think I was in like elementary or middle school. I was watching, this is when Nip Tuck first started airing. And on Nip Tuck, there was a whore, like a whorish girl, a hoe, a liberal woman. Let's put it that way. That's a more progressive way to describe her. There was a very liberal young woman in the show who was still in high school, and she was explaining to her other male high school friend what a fluffer means. And I just think that's such an interesting term to describe a person who is on the set of every porn set, who is there only to suck cock. Okay. And, you know, my question is like, who's fluffing the women? Okay, who is fluffing the ladies? I feel like we women need fluffing too, all right? This doesn't just apply to penises. Vaginas also need fluffing, okay? When you just ram a cock in there without fluffing it, do you know what happens? Trauma happens, okay? I remember that incident. I never want to fuck you again. Actually, but then, you know, like, I'm very addicted to abuse. I will fuck you again. I will. It's like giving birth to kids, you know? It's horrible. It tears up your insides. It moves all your organs. And yet after 9 months, you're just like, let's have another one. Let's do this all over again, right? What's wrong with people? All right, I'm gonna end it there. We're gonna keep the show moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah,
folks. Let's bring up our second comic of the evening, the great Miss Kayla Esmond, everybody. Kayla Esmond.
Yeah. Gotta start my recording there. To create the saddest comedy recording of all time, me performing to a computer that I have headphones into. We're already living in this nightmare. I might as well lean in. I'm trying to think of like what the female version of fluffing would be called. Like, because fluffing like implies that it's getting bigger, right? Like, what would we call the thing where you go in and you get a person wet before they go do porn? Like, I'm trying to think of, and I can't come up with an analogy. Hoser. The slip and slider. The slip and slider, so you can slip inside her. Okay. Slippin' cider sounds delicious and makes me want apple cider. Slippin' cider sounds like it comes from like an old, like they care about the apples every morning. They whisper nice things to these apples that they get their cider from. Now I just want juice. I came from Arkansas. I got some Arkansas friends out there watching. Hey, I saw Blake here earlier. I came from Arkansas. I like Arkansas. I miss Arkansas. All the strip clubs there are body positive, but not on purpose, and I like that. That's real nice. I fit in well there, you know. I used to be skinny. I miss being skinny because I miss having really like mean looking cheekbones. Like I miss people seeing my cheekbones and being like, she's a bitch, and then not talking to me. Now I have resting jolly face. Like no matter what I do, my face just kind of looks really approachable and inviting. And like, I want to hear about how your day is going. And I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to make eye contact with you. Hey, Blake, I just saw your hey. Blake, I like your recommendation of falafel, not because I have anything interesting to say about falafels, but because I am always down for falafel. Falafel is one of those words that, like, it is as fun to say as the food is delicious. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that in a food. Like, yeah, I appreciate you being delicious, sandwich, but you're not fun to say. Falafel is fun to say. Lasagna is fun to say. Spaghetti. I'm realizing I think the thing that makes food fun is that it is not American, because all of our food is boring and has boring names. Pizza, hamburger, there's nothing to that. Falafel? That's awesome. That's a great name. We just need to get better at life. I saw somebody talking on Facebook recently about making sure that they have their pets' consent before picking them up. And no, I'm a Republican on that one. Fuck that. Absolutely not. If I wanted to live with something that I had to respect, I would have kept the baby. Okay. I got rid of that and I kept the cats because cats, every day I can pick up whenever I want, put my face in their bellies and go, and from now until the day I decide they get to die, they have to put up with it, you know? Even if they struggle, even if they try to scratch me, I'm smarter than them. I just wrap that bitch up in a towel. I hold them tighter. I'm like, no. Whisper in their little ears, you belong to me legally, you know? They can't speak English. It doesn't fuck them up. They can't get a complex from it. They don't know what I'm talking about. Good old abortion jokes. People get so mad about the abortion jokes sometimes online. Not as mad as they get about me being fat. Me being fat really bumps people out. Nobody, even the people who think I'm a baby murdering whore, aren't as mad as the people who are like, hey, did you know you're chubby? It's like, cool. Yeah, I'm aware. I know I'm fat. You know, I've spent the last 2 years, the only compliment I've gotten is how beautiful my skin looks. And it is. It's gorgeous. Just so much beautiful skin. I do love when people get mad at me online for having an abortion and for making abortion jokes, because they're like, you fucking murdering, awful, sinful skank. You are the worst human being. You are the Antichrist with titties. I'm just like, yeah, isn't it a great thing that I'm not raising a child right now? I'm glad we're all on the same page. What a treat. Hinky. I have no idea. Nalani, I just like that suggestion. Congratulations. Hinky is a great suggestion. Thank you all for tuning in today. That's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's keep this shit going. You know, I think we're feeling nice and hot. I feel like the crowd is on fire. This crowd is white hot. They are lit up. All right, it is super hot. I don't need to talk anymore. Give it up for the next comic, Erin Mohr. Erin Mohr.
Hey, hi guys. I am doing a Harry Potter show tomorrow. Look at Kayla, so excited she's frozen. Yeah, they asked me to do a Harry Potter show. I don't know. They thought it'd be funny. Considering J.K. Rowling has some shitty views on trans folks. I don't know. They brought me in. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, J.K. Rowling has come out with this huge screed about how transgender people aren't transgender or not, kind of not, or whatever. Most of it's about the bathroom shit. And you know what, JK? If I were you, I'd be more concerned about the fact that no one has taken the time to fix that faucet that's been broken in Hogwarts women's room for 50 years, okay? So let me get this straight. The portal to awaken a giant, thick, murderous snake is in the women's room. I get it now. I see. The signals were all there. We should have seen it coming. I mean, no wonder you worry about sexual assault. I got 2 words for you. Sexual assault in bathrooms. I got 2 words for you. Moaning Myrtle. Okay. Yeah. Didn't they? It being a women's room didn't keep Harry Potter and Ron Weasley out of the ladies' room, and it didn't protect Harry Potter from getting molested by Moaning Myrtle. I mean, like who asked you, right? You've made a career out of selling the murder and torture of children to amuse and delight other children. Okay? For somebody who says they believe in magic, your views are pretty muggly. And this whole thing, like, I don't understand why anyone would who is a woman would look and see a trans woman and think that they have chosen to be a woman, right? If you think that, you're not really paying attention. I took a really long time trying to, think about all of the ups and downs of becoming a woman before I transitioned. Okay. I don't think I spent enough time contemplating all that stuff. I didn't even spend enough time contemplating how uncomfortable bras are.
Yeah.
And I heard this once. I was at a show. I heard somebody say that they thought that trans women were just gay men who transitioned so they could have sex with men, presumably straight men. So we could have sex with straight men instead of gay men? Like, if I wanted to sleep with men, why would I choose the grosser of the 2 men? See, and this is like she gets herself in a tizzy. She's like screaming about how, like, she's getting censored and they're trying to shut me up, and all the while she's screaming all this shit to her 1 million Twitter subscribers, right? Like, I couldn't get canceled if I try. I could sit around and deny the Holocaust all day and my 5 followers wouldn't even give a crap. I wish I could get canceled. And this is true. J.K. Rowling just returned Kennedy, a humanitarian award from the Kennedys, because one of the Kennedys denounced her trans views. I wish more people would take a lesson from her. It's just so much easier when people just cancel themselves. If she was a Harry Potter character, she'd be one of those mandrakes, because she's a freaking crying baby. Is that almost my time? How are we doing? Oh, we're doing good on time. Yeah.
Wait, you have 1 second left. That's actually your time.
1 second.
That's your time here.
Oh, can I just do one last thing? Let's close it.
All right.
No.
Because all the quizzes, yes, you may. You may.
I'll cede my time.
Yeah. What?
I'll cede my time. Off to next person. I'm done. Thank you.
Erin Mohr, everybody.
Yeah.
I love that Erin Mohr never causes confusion. You know, Erin always crystal clear. We know exactly, we're always on the right page. That's what I love about Erin Mohr. Erin Mohr, everybody. You guys, this is great. This is so great. I love it. I am right now. I burn 630 calories.
What?
Yeah.
I know, but it's like half that, you know, because this elliptical is actually like not even real. It's like inaccurate numbers. I don't believe these numbers, just like I don't believe any men. Okay, I'm smart like that. All right, that's why I protect myself. You guys, it's our last comic of the night. Are we ready? I'm feeling the fire. I'm feeling the burn in my thighs and the burn from the crowd. You guys, give it up for a headliner, Natisha Anderson.
Sorry, it's acid reflex. I'm so impressed that you're doing it. You're going. Oh my gosh. I did it's not a joke. I did this like 8-minute like exercise app today, and I watched The Little Mermaid 2 when I did it. Like when I exercise, I have to have something to distract me to be like, it's less painful, hang in there. So I like watched the Little Mermaid 2 while I was like, it's a lesser movie. It's a lesser. Bless, they tried. Okay. So, marzipan, that's one of them. Micah, give it up for Micah. Yeah, Micah.
Thank you, Micah.
Oh, Micah, I'm screaming. I always yell on this, and I don't have to scream. Husband's like, I can hear you from downstairs. Okay, that's a life of privilege. I recognize that we have stairs. Okay, marzipan. That's like a culinary word, like not like cooking word, I think. Cecily cooks, Micah's wife. I know this. Okay, I know so little about cooking. I once had an audition, this is truth, for World's Worst Cook, and I had to make an audition video I had to make a video of me cooking something, and then for the audition, bring in the video and the thing I cooked. And I didn't go to the audition because I was like, I can't cook. Like, even to cook something badly, the process, I spiral, I cry. I'm like, I'm going to make this. I'm not good at following directions. I have an ADHD, a raging ADHD. So I'm like, I'm going to make it my own. I'm going to improvise. Don't, Natisha. Like, I can't get through a recipe. It's like step by step. This is how you do it. Okay, so stay focused. Marzipan sounds like a cooking word or a word of magic. What? It also sounds like marzipan is what's it called? What's a male witch called?
A warlock?
Wizard?
A warlock, yes.
Warlock.
A warlock. A marzipan is a warlock who might be half fawn, you know, like half like deer body. Might be half deer body, but he really likes glitter. Like marzipan, like, so he's half deer body and all of his magic comes out in glitter, you know? And glitter in like jazz hands. He's like, marzipan. Like when he does something. Like, that's his signature. His signature whenever he ends any spell he's casting, he like spits out like purple and gold glitter. Marzipan. It does that. And marzipan, I think he is half on. Like the lower half is like deer legs. And then he probably also, he's really into the Grateful Dead. For some reason, I think Marzipan the Warlock wears the dead head. He's got a long beard, long hair. He wears Grateful Dead t-shirts, you know. Yeah, you know, he lives under some bridge, you know, with all of his glitter, you know. He plays a lute. He has a lute. You know, plays his lute. When he plays his lute, butterflies come, but they all got sparkles and glitter on them because he like glittered them one day. That's what I think Marzipan did. Okay, bring it home. You know, I felt dizzy today. I don't know. Like, this has been a week where like I forgot the alphabet this week. I was so tired, and I've taken some time away from NyQuil. My whole life has been NyQuil. and like to go to sleep. Like even if I don't have like if I'm not sick, like in elementary school, my mom would like you need to take a chill pill, and she would give me NyQuil like straight from the bottle to help me sleep. ADD. So basically, I took some NyQuil this week and I forgot. I've been so tired. I forgot the alphabet. I got caught up on where I thought X went where T was. It's really unimportant, and I was dizzy this morning. Maybe marzipan could magic my brain parts back together. That'd be nice. Marzipan could come and put some glitter in my brain and make things flutter where they need to be. That's it. I did something. Yeah.
So good. I learned so much about marzipan and magic, and I mean, marzipan sounds like the funnest, gayest wizard. I would love to party with him. I would love to hit up some sex clubs in Berlin with marzipan. Yes, you guys, that's our show.
Yay!
I do want to acknowledge, it's the 29th, and late last night we all saw the news. Very, very sad. Our beloved Chadwick Boseman passed away, and I just want to acknowledge that and just say like how much he meant to me, meant to a lot of communities of color, especially the Black community. I want to dedicate this show to Chadwick Boseman's memory, and I mean, I don't know, Wakanda forever, I guess. And rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. All right, that's it. That's our show. Let's end it there on a very depressing note, but real note, because this is all real. All right, everything is real. It's all about realness here, baby. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. We appreciate you. Bye. Say bye.